to begin today's class, so go ahead and find yourself in a comfortable seated position near the front of your mat. Close your eyes, take your hands to rest, palms facing up on either thigh, and begin to draw your attention inward. Deep, slow sips of air in through the nose, traveling down the midline of the body into your low belly. With a long, drawn out exhale through the nose or mouth, whatever feels right to you to start with today. As we breathe, we actually calm down the nervous system. We stimulate this beautiful little nerve that runs down the spinal column that says, let's be still. Everything's okay. When the mind runs haywire, it plays all sorts of stories, scenarios that are not of the now, that are based in fear or doubt, reliving past traumas and experiences. And so when we ground ourselves in breath and we say, what's here, what's now? We dismiss those stories and exchange them for what we truly have control over. So as you breathe today, I want you to allow those stories to move past your mind. And instead, ground yourself in the present moment, mind, body, soul, to focus on something more productive. Deep inhale through the nose. Big sigh out the mouth. One more time. Inhale in. Exhale out. And on your next inhale, reach the hands up overhead. Bring the palms to touch and exhale them down to your heart center. Broaden through the collarbones. Pull the shoulders together behind you. Lift through the crown of the head, tall, proud, present. As you dedicate your practice to something that you know deep down serves you more than the stories that you allow yourself to get pulled into. Inhale, reach the hands up overhead, palms stay connected, gaze comes up, and then exhale, split the hands, bring the hands down to the sides, roll up over the knees into an all fours position, hands ground under shoulders, knees under hips as you begin to maneuver the spine in a way that feels true to you, good to you, honoring to you. This is about learning to trust the body the way that it speaks to us. When we take the mind out of the equation, it tells us what we need. Listen. And then find stillness. Take the belly button, pull it up into the spine. We shouldn't have a arching back. We shouldn't have a rounding back. We're right there in the in-between. tight through the core. Just practicing breathing into those deep core muscles for a moment. And if you'd like to join with me, go ahead and reach the right foot back behind you, pinky toe rotated down into the earth, continuing to stay firm in that core. You can stay here, or you can also extend the opposing arm out. Energy through the back of the foot, energy through each fingertip. Deep inhale in. Exhale, touch down. And inhale, lift. Exhale, touch down. And inhale, lift. 2 more times to the beat of your own breath. Keeping that hip rotated down, keeping the core pulled in. Go ahead and set it down. Rock back to child's pose. Stretch the fingertips forward. Release the forehead to the mat. Rock it back and forth ever so slightly. And then roll up 1 vertebrae at a time back into that all fours position when you're ready. Belly button into spine, pelvis slightly tucked, and then go ahead and reach the left foot back behind you. Pinky toe rotates down. You can check in with your hip. You can see, are you open or are you closed? Strong through the back of the leg. And if you'd like to extend the opposing hand, you can go ahead and do so now. Find strength. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, tap it down, inhale, lift. Stay strong as we move through. 2 more taps to the beat of your own breath. Go ahead and pull in, move back to child's pose. Extend the arms, reach the forehead down, little rock. Do what feels good to you. And then once again, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, splay the fingers out wide, little suction cup between the center of your palm and the mat, flip the toes down, deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, reach the tailbone towards the sky for your first downward facing dog. You can begin to pedal out the feet. Release 1 heel and then the other. Breathe life into the back of the legs. Maybe you find a little twist, releasing that knee towards either side. Whatever feels good and true for you. And then find stillness in the pose. Reaching your heart towards your upper thighs, pressing the mat away from you with your hands. Crown of your head as well as your eyes gaze between the hands. You can keep a little micro bend in the legs. Deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, walk the hands back towards the feet and release the heart onto the belly. The head, neck, and shoulders relax. Give a little swing to the head. Maybe you nod yes. Maybe you nod no. And then find stillness. Inhale, draw the fingertips up the shins. Heart reaches towards the front of the mat, and exhale, dive down. Inhale, circle sweep, leading with the heart all the way up. Palms come together. Exhale them to heart center, keeping that broad collarbone. Inhale, reach. Exhale, split the hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, heart reaches forward. And exhale, dive down. Walk the hands to the front of the mat, find plank pose. Release the shins down. Heart gazes forward, deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale, keeping the elbows tight. Slowly descend the belly all the way down to the mat. Release the tops of the feet. Place the hands directly under the shoulders. We're gonna lift up and then slowly lower down. Moving through 4 more times to the beat of your own breath, creating a little bit of maneuverability in that spine. Feet behind you are hip width apart, sending your breath into your low back. Last one here. On this one, we hold, breathe, and then slowly go ahead and bring that torso back, walk the feet in, find downward facing dog. Inhale, come up onto the toes, bend the knees. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Seal the legs together here. And as you inhale, come into chair. Reach the hands up overhead. If this is uncomfortable, you can bring them to prayer. It's whatever feels good for your shoulders. Seal the legs and play with the tilt in the pelvis. So we don't want to be out too far. We don't want to be fully tucked under. Right there in neutral. Go ahead and take your hands now to your hips and slowly lift the right leg up. Exhale down. Inhale, switch sides. Exhale down. Inhale, switch sides. Exhale down. Last time, switch your lead. Exhale down and lift the hands. Exhale, come up to mountain. Strong fingertips, like there's lightning moving through each one. Inhale, scoop all the way up. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dive down, plant the hands, step back to plank one at a time. You can anchor the knees down if you'd like to, and exhale through chaturanga. Flip onto the tops of the feet, and inhale, lift the heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, flip the toes and the tailbone back, downward facing dog. Come onto the tiptoes, bend the knees. Exhale, hop, step, or float. Seal the legs together. And inhale, rise to chair. Exhale, hands. Go ahead and lift one leg. Exhale, set it down. Switching sides, we have 3 more. Find your balance. Keep the legs tight. The feet grounded. Last time. Seal the legs here nice and tight. Lift the hands. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dive down, plant the hands. Step back to plank and move down through chaturanga. Flip the feet, lift the heart. Exhale, flip the toes and the tailbone back. Stay here. Inhale, lift the right toes up, open the hip, and exhale, pull them through all the way to the front of the mat, aligning knee over toe. As you inhale, we're going to lift all the way up into a high lunge position. And as you exhale, come into warrior 2. The body faces the side of the room, but the gaze moves over the fingertips. We keep the torso stacked, but that nice deep bend through the front leg. Play with your alignment. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, take that hand back behind you, lift up. Fingertips rotate to the back of the room. And inhale, back to warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. And exhale, take that hand to the shin as you lift the fingertips up towards the sky. Breathe. Inhale, warrior 2. Reach forward and exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, take the hand to the shin, pin the hips in. It's like I could fit you between two panes of glass. Inhale, warrior two. Revolve the back foot, find high lunge. Exhale, float down to low lunge. Release the shin down, tops of the foot, and inhale, low lunge crescent. Reach the hands back, and exhale. Let them frame the foot, flip the back toe, step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Find stillness. And reach the left toe up, point the toe, open the hip, exhale, bring that knee forward into low lunge. Align the knee over the big toe, and inhale, lift to high lunge. Breathe. Open up to warrior two. Body faces the side of the room. Gaze is over the fingertips. Sinking down into that front leg without allowing the torso to lean. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop back. Breathe into the side body. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, bring the hand to the shin, lift those fingertips up, keep the shoulders away from the ears. Pin the back hip in, like I could fit your body between two panes of glass. Inhale, warrior two. Make little adjustments as you need. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reverse. Shoulders away from ears. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, revolve down. Pin the back hip in. Reach through those front fingertips. And then inhale, find warrior two. Revolve the back foot forward. High lunge and exhale, dive down. Hands come to frame the foot, release the shin, the top of the foot. Inhale, lift, low lunge crescent. And exhale, dive down. Hands to frame the foot, flip the back toes, step back, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Find stillness. Inhale, right toe lifts up, point, open the hip, exhale, pull through between the hands, step the back foot in to 45 degrees. Inhale, lift the heart, exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift the heart out towards the big toe. Exhale, come a little deeper. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold. Breathe into the back of that leg. Inhale, scoop the fingers forward, lift using the back and core. Flip that front foot to 45, the back foot forward. We're gonna move into the other side. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge and hold. Breathe. Inhale, scoop the hands out and up. Use the back, use the core. Flip to the front of the room. Step the feet together in prayer. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, dive down, plant the hands, step back to plank. One last vinyasa. Nice and slow. Meeting in downward facing dog. And then allowing the shins to come down, the knees wide, the big toes together for child's pose. Breathe. Let the hips settle. The heart rate steady if it's high. And check in with your body in this moment of presence. Deep inhale in through the nose as you walk the hands over to the right side of the room. Stretch through the left side body. We keep the heels grounded onto the tailbone as we breathe into the stretch. Inhale, walk the hands to center, and exhale over to the other side.
We could be together like a clock. Take our time and make it ours. We can be something they're not. We could climb a hill and look at stars.
Inhale, walk back to center,
They say stars are way too far.
and then slowly walk the torso
I
up.
know right where you are.
We're going to go ahead and take the feet out wide here, lifting through the crown of the head, the midline of the body, and then slowly walking the hands forward to find that deep stretch in the inner thighs.
I just said
On the inhale, we lift the heart,
until I die.
and on the exhale, we hinge at the hips.
Keep asking, do you want to spend
Take it nice and
all
slow,
your years by his side?
using this time and this breath pattern
Just said
to tune inward.
we'll never say goodbye. We can feel the space that's in between.
Slowly walk the hands back towards the body.
Hide away until
Take the left knee into the center of your mat
taking a day just
and
you
stack the right knee over top. Heels come into the body as you lift up. If this is all you can manage right here, then that's a-okay. And if you'd like to join me,
have to see this.
without allowing the hip bones in the back to lift too high, begin to extend the heart towards those knees. You should feel a deep stretch on the outside of the hip.
All your days by his side. And I just said I love him till I die. Your fan, they keep asking, do you want to spend all your years by his side? And you just said we'll never say goodbye.
Inhale, lift through the heart. Unstack the top leg. Switch your lead. Draw the heels in. Lift the heart. And slowly as you can, as your body allows and invites it, you can extend that heart towards the stacked knees. the heart out. And we exhale, continue to fold. Inhale, lift the heart, nice and slow. Go ahead and untangle the legs. Take the feet hip width apart and begin to slowly walk back until you're laying down. Pull the knees into the body. Grab same side and maybe make a couple of circles coming out and in with the hips. We're moving in the opposite direction. Roll the low back, nice and gentle. And whenever you're ready, take the knees into a nice big hug. Squeeze in, heart moves up to the knees. And exhale, release the heels to the wide edges of your mat as your palms extend along your body, palms facing up for final Shavasana. It's at this point of class where we ask ourselves a very poignant question. Were we able to stay in presence? And if not, what sea of thought stole our attention? Every moment is an opportunity to come back. And so there are no failures in this process, only progress. Like a bicep curl for the human brain, every moment that we choose to move away from the distracting thought or feeling, the difficulty, the to-do list item, and instead move inside ourselves. Choose what is real and in front of us. Every time we make that choice, exercise something that allows us to call on that muscle when it's needed most. And so I invite you to breath right now. Even if your attention is stolen 100 times in the next minute, it's exercise. Breathe in. Breathe out. Continue with this flow as we move into silence. Take one last deep inhale in through your nose. And exhale fully out. You can begin to bring life back into the body. Maybe wiggle your fingers, your toes, shimmy the shoulders, roll the neck. And as you feel ready and led, you can make your way into a seated position for final salutations. Thank you for your presence today. Hope it's something that you carry with you as you move into the work day, the life day, whatever is ahead of you. Remember the simple trick: one deep breath, a calm nervous system entering into the body and out of the story. Thank you. And I'll leave you with one big, beautiful namaste.